Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button and hit the bell icon and set your notifications to all, that way you never miss a future upload. We're going to skip our regular intro because this video is not about drama, this is not about tea, this is about a continuous pattern of behavior that is coming from James Charles. Now another person has come forward saying that James Charles has been messaging them, that James Charles knew that they were underage when they were messaging him, and they continued to message him anyways, even though they were underage. Now, if you remember, this is not the first time that this has happened. We had a few situations back in the past, back when Dramageddon 2 happened, when everything came out about James Charles and his behavior, according to Tati when she did her Bi Sisters video, and then everybody started to believe James when he released his No More Lies video, saying, here's what really happened, here are the receipts that I have, but it turns out that this is continuing to happen up until this day. We had another instance not too long ago where somebody came out saying, James is messaging me, I told James that I was underage, but he continued to message me anyways. So if it happens once, maybe it's somebody trying to get clout, trying to get a little bit of attention. If it happens twice, it's starting to look a little bit questionable. But the fact that we are now at, I believe it's 5 people that have come out so far saying that James has been messaging them, even though James knew that they were underage, to me, my opinion is that it shows a pattern of behavior that is happening. There's a video that was going around about James saying, I have the mental mentality of a 40-year-old, but I'm not attracted to older people. I'll date somebody who's 18 or 19 that maybe looks a little bit older. But he's literally saying there that he wants to date somebody who is basically 18 or 19. I understand that, yes, he's 21, but to me, once I became 21, I didn't want to date anybody who was under the age of 21. You can't go do certain things with that person. If you want to go out and have a drink, that person can't come with you. Even though James doesn't drink, you can still go to a bar and have fun. This person can't do that with you. So why, when you're over the age of 21, are you wanting to date somebody who's 18 or 19 to begin with? To me, that's a little weird, but that's my opinion. And I know that every time this happens to James, James always comes out and says, well, the person told me that they were 18. They said that they were 18, but he never has any proof that this person actually said they were 18. Oh, they did it in a Snapchat. Oh, they did it in a disappearing message. Why are you then talking to somebody if they're going to tell you that they're 18 in a disappearing message that you can't prove that they actually said, hey, I'm 18, and then turn around and come out and say, oh no, I'm 16. He knew that I was 16. I told him that I was 16, but then James is always like, well, they told me they were 18 and then they lied about it. I said this before, I don't know if it was another video or in a live stream where this happened the first time, and I said, James, if you're going to be talking to these people online that you do not know and you don't know their exact age, you should not be talking to them unless they send you a picture of their ID. Unless you can verify the fact that they are 18, you shouldn't be talking to them at all, 100%, period. And he did say that in a statement that I'm going to read here in a bit, that he's going to be doing this going forward. You should have been doing this from the beginning. I don't understand why you're just sliding into random people's DMs and you don't know their age, or they're sliding into your DMs and you're just taking their word for it. Obviously, if it happened once before, you should have learned your lesson from the beginning and not have ever put yourself in this situation again. And also, why are you just trying to find these people online? You have all of these friends around you that live with you at your house. How does not a single one of these people know somebody that they can hook you up with and they know they are of age? Why are your friends not helping you trying to find somebody? Why are you just trying to find somebody online that you have no idea who it is? Use your friends to help you find somebody. I don't get it. Why are your friends not helping you? Anyways, let's go ahead and take a listen to what James had to say in his statement. James's statement reads, there's a video going around about me on TikTok and Twitter of a guy calling me and I want to address it right away. The accusation that I have, this person is completely false. Last week, I came across someone on my Instagram Explore page, saw he followed me, and added him on Snapchat. The next morning, I woke up to several snaps from this person being excited I added him back, saying he loved me, and also photos of himself in the shower. I asked how old he was right away, and he told me he was 18, so I started flirting back. In the excitement of meeting someone I thought could be potentially great, I didn't ask for a copy of his ID or passport. It's now clear based on the video he uploaded, he was taking photos of me with another device and had an ulterior motive from the beginning. Later in the day, he said a few things that made me question the validity of his original age answer, and when I asked him to confirm his age again, he admitted he was 16. I told him I was really uncomfortable and apologized for flirting, but he insisted on continuing talking, saying it could be our little secret, he's a fan of mine and would never tell anyone. I told him I wasn't okay with this, and he started getting upset, and at this point I unfriended him. We haven't spoke since. I'm not victim blaming him or victimizing myself either, simply sharing what happened, and what happened was not okay. After false allegations like this in the past, I would never knowingly engage with anyone underage and put my life on the line for a few Snapchats. Because of situations like this, instead of taking someone's word for it, I now will ask to see the ID or passport of every guy I have a conversation with. Someone replied to James and said, I don't think you can notes app your way out of this, James. James replied to this person and said, "I'm not trying to get out of anything. No matter what happened, it was unacceptable, embarrassing, and I should have taken the extra steps to research the person I was talking to. There is no excuse. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. This is on me." And you're right, James, this is on you. But the fact that it is now 5 times we've talked about this, there are multiple situations that it keeps happening over and over again. After the first time happened, you should have put in some kind of safety protocol, such as making sure that you can see their ID so you know how old they are. This shouldn't have happened more than once. One time you get fooled, you make sure it doesn't happen again. Especially with a situation like this, where it is a huge legal situation, this is not good. And you literally admit to it in that message right there saying, "This is on me." It is on you. It doesn't matter if this person lied to you or not about their age. You're the one that is of age, and if you do anything illegal, such as send this person photos that you should not be doing, or they send you photos that you ask for, even if they lied and said that they were of age and they weren't, it all falls on you at the end of the day, no matter what. Well, Keemstar also didn't like the entire situation that was going on, so he took to his Twitter to release the following video. So let's go ahead and take a listen to what Keemstar has to say about the entire situation.
I'm furious about the situation with James Charles. I'm done with it, right? 3 times a year, we're reporting a story that somebody on TikTok is exposing James Charles for private messages, right? Oh, he was sending stuff to me, and even though I told him I was straight, and he kept pursuing me. And then, James Charles will put out a defense. Well, he was queer baiting me. He lied. He said that he was, bi-curious or whatever. This has happened so many times. I don't even remember how many times it happened. The point is how does James keep getting caught up? We always come to the conclusion that James Charles is the victim, and these other people are just out for clout and attention. Okay, but now we got 2 situations, and regardless if they lied about their age or not, James Charles most likely committed a crime. You can't send pictures to yourself to a minor, even if that kid lied about his age. Still a crime. The law doesn't care. And now this has happened twice. In less than a year, both of this has happened. Let me ask yourself a question. We're always coming to the conclusion, poor James is the victim. But there are other influencers out there, like let's say Corpse Husband, who have so many underage girl fans that if he were to message them and be like, "Hey, what's up? How old are you?" Of course those girls would lie. So Corpse still continue to talk to him. We know that to be true, that the kids lie so they can talk to their hero. But we're not running stories on Corpse Husband. Corpse Husband isn't getting caught. Corpse Husband isn't getting exposed because he's not doing that. But you know who keeps putting themselves in this situation? James Charles. After almost getting it canceled, after this story's being huge and everyone covering it, and all the drama channels covering it, he still gets by the skin of his teeth and continues the behavior. All right? I don't think James is a victim anymore. It doesn't matter that kids want clout, that kids lie. He's acting stupid. He's acting reckless. He's messaging fans for hookups, and he's getting caught up for himself.
And it's very rare that I ever agree with Keemstar on anything, but I agree with Keemstar here. And I don't feel like James is a victim anymore. James keeps putting himself in this type of situation. He could have easily fixed it after the first situation by saying, "Hey, if you want to talk to me, you need to send me a photo of your ID. I need to see proof that you are of age." But you keep putting yourself in the same situation over and over again, and so you can't be the victim anymore if you keep putting yourself in that same situation, because you're choosing not to put in any kind of safety protocol like saying, "Hey, show me your ID." But that is everything that I have for today's video, so I'd love to know what you guys think about the entire situation down in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that big red subscribe button and hit the bell icon and set your notifications to all. That way you never miss a future upload. Alright, that's everything for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!